So...
Meanwhile...
Yep. To the sanctuary!
Back over here.
Actually, I do want to check one thing. If I hit resume... And it was Sato in possession of Samati Baka. Okay, we got it right.
Okay. Do we want to go back to that other, with Avi and Cersei and Kikuko?
I'm disinclined to yet.
Okay.
Because I feel like we're on the timeline we want to be on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, my only hesitation with that is I'm not sure what combo you need to get get like a different ending without starting from the beginning.
Well, none of us really know shit.
Yeah. I think proceeding forward is a better call right now. We can go back later if we need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. If we get stuck, we should go back to that.
Yeah.
I just get the sneaky suspicion that we're gonna go through this and we're gonna get stuck again. But
if we do, we still got new content.
All right. To the sanctuary.
At the very least, though, this is the farthest we've gotten in a Paranormasight game so far. Because remember when Mayu was stuck in the warehouse and we're you're there. We know you're in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't get into that
insanity.
situation, but if we do, we know places we can go back and check.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the sanctuary! Yuza Minakuchi. Summary of previous events. After taking steps to distract Kikuko from her plot to unleash a curse that will cause a mass murder on Kamishima, Yuza asks Azami to retrieve the hand mirrors Kikuko distributed across the island. Shortly after, Yuza is summoned for an audience with Yumeko Shiki.
Oh, this is actually not... This is going to be bad. She can see he's an immortal.
August 7th, 1980. Afternoon. Kamishima, Chuo Street.
It's okay, Azami's here. He'll protect. Ah, there you are. You're Yuza Minakuchi, correct?
That's me. I was told to come here, so here I am. Huh? Were you sent here too, Azami?
Who, me? Nah, I was just passing by when I heard about what was going on, so I decided to wait here for you. Ooh.
What a good boyfriend.
Thanks, Azami. So, as I understand it, you're the two brave police officers who were sent out here from Tokyo to deal with the curse of the raging waves?
Brave? I wouldn't go that far. My name is Yumeko Shiki, and this is Sodo Kiryu.
Pleased to meet you. Am I mistaken, or did the two of you visit Kamishima yesterday as well? It almost seems as if you ran away at the sight of me. Oh, they've already seen him. Interesting. I'd forgotten about that.
Really?
Did I do something to scare you off?
Dear me, you noticed us, did you? My apologies. I will explain everything shortly. Ah, but before I forget, that fellow over there has business with you as well, Yuza.
Fella?
Mr. Wakamura!
Oh, Jesus!
He was fairly suspicious of us at first, but it seems we have finally earned his trust.
Well. It is about time that I made a single good decision in this entire fucking game.
God, I
know! About freaking time, sir!
Please, redeem yourself!
Apparently a broken potato is still right twice a day.
Wait, what? A broken potato is right.
Don't think about it too much.
You know the saying a broken clock is right twice a day, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. He has kindly agreed to assist us in putting an end to the curse of the raging waves.
Wait, really?
Really? But tell me, is it true you're already familiar with this curse? That's what your friend here told us.
Yeah, more or less.
Good. Then it seems we're all up to speed. But first...
This is some dramatic music.
Birds.
Boys.
And your boyfriend. But mostly birds.
That's true. Is that as far as we can... Nope, nope. Turn around.
Ah!
Sorry, am I standing too close to you?
Just every time, just like, ah! Ah! Okay,
ma'am,
look
do you have
up
any
and to
kind
the
of
left.
special vision that would help you find birds?
Well, here, hang on, let me check. What are you talking about?
There we go. Okay.
We previously found a bird up here, so it would be funny if we found another one.
I know, right? That's why I was like, try up there again.
Mouse over that green box? Okay, that's just gonna say community hall.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna say community hall poster. Okay, let's start,
look at the community hall.
looking.
This building is where the neighborhood association meetings are held. Tsukasa must have made the most of her family ties to gain access to it as a relay station. Apparently, Tsukasa's still inside, waiting to handle the communications. Lucky. I bet it's nice and cool in there with the air conditioning on.
It's cold as shit! Can I come outside yet? Too cold!
The rays of sunlight beaming down amidst this stifling humidity are accompanied by a chorus of cicadas that somehow intensifies the heat. Okay, cool.
I don't know why, but I just imagine that if the cicadas dialogue could be translated into English, it would just be cicada, 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 cicada.
The Pokemon?
Yeah, like Pokemon, yeah.
Alright, look at
That would be,
first.
what's that guy, what's that one called? There is a cicada Pokemon.
I'm sure there is. He's probably working his gray matter into overdrive, trying to keep up with everything that's going on. His single,
What the fuck,
solitary
Yuzo?
gray matter.
Well,
Yuzo, that's your boyfriend you're talking about.
what's gray matter?
I wish there was time to explain everything properly. Honestly, I barely understand all this myself. Okay.
Dude,
Let us
I
look
feel like
at
that was a
Wakamura.
slight against Azami.
So Mr. Wakamura has been trying to end the Curse of the Raging Waves too, huh? This man is Mrs. Shiki's assistant. Apparently, he's not officially with the police. Right now, he's just quietly following orders. But for some reason, I get the feeling he's the type who's really scary when they're angry. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something mysterious about this woman.
Are they
I-
ever gonna explain what's going on with that bruise?
I hope they do.
Sorry, I cut you off.
I think that's just left over from the human transmutation,
Human transportation.
Yeah,
basically.
so there are a couple of one other theory I was wondering about. I wondered if that's a remnant from the wound that they described on the mermaid that Sato got the meat from originally.
Oh.
But I think that was the tail. But
yeah,
I still thought that
was
would be
tail
cool.
meat.
Yeah. And I had no idea there were actually police officers who handled supernatural incidents. Alright, talk to your boyfriend first.
Yes.
Yes.
That reminds me, any luck with those hand mirrors, Azami?
No worries there. I got them all back.
Good job.
Every last one? You must be the fastest mirror collector in Japan. I knew I could count on you. Thanks, Azami.
Oh? Are you talking about the mirrors Kikuko Satsui was handing out earlier?
Huh? How'd you know?
I, realized they were dangerous, so I had Azami collect them all.
Really? Does that mean you figured out they were the targets of a curse?
Wait, you knew about that?
So it was true. What's the deal with these things anyway?
Oh, hang on, I got a buffer. Oh, that's Yuzi's line.
Yep. I see. So these curse stones can be used to kill people instantly. But since Kikuko's curse stone was confiscated, the danger's passed.
Phew, what a relief.
What I want to know is how you found out that Kikuko intended to use those hand mirrors as the targets of her curse to begin with.
About that. I'm not sure you'll believe me, but...
What? You encountered a Tomokazuki while you were diving, And it showed you a vision?
That's the long and short of it. Any idea what it means? Paranormal encounters are your area of expertise, after all. I have known instances of phenomena capable of instilling memories. However, your experience does not seem to fit with any of them.
I wonder why the thing looked like you. That's the strangest part in my book.
Hold up. You don't think this Hold up. You don't think this Tomokazuki could be a kind of curse, do you?
It is true that some curses are accompanied by phantoms known as curse echoes. Yet, as the apparition Yuza encountered warned him of impending danger, it seems unlikely to have been the product of a harmful curse. That being said, I am afraid I cannot begin to guess its true nature.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
Do we want to think?
We can, but I am thinking in real life for a second.
Okay, thinking of what?
So if that were actually somehow a curse echo of some form, and it was used on him, and it killed him, but he's immortal, so he just came back with the new information. I don't know. It's weird. Let's think.
I get what you're saying. Like, the craziest thing would be if, kind of metagaming, if the Tomokazuki was like a Yuza who died in a previous game and was filled with such resentment and regret that he became a curse echo to warn himself in the past.
I'm telling you, that was one of my theories.
You did mention that. Was that last stream?
Mention that. I don't know if it was last stream or not, but I did definitely mention it at some point.
Well, it seems we managed to put a stop to Kikuko's massacre, at least. Now if we can just break the curse of the raging waves, I'll be able to get back to focusing on my true goal. There's still stuff to say.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
My boyfriend's not checked off yet.
Well, at least that hand mirror curse is dealt with. That's a load off our minds.
Right, but we're not done yet. One calamity down, one to go.
Oh, yeah, guess we can't relax till the curse of the raging waves is broken too. Oh, woo.
Okay, check off.
He kind of was doing the aerial pose, like, hey, take a good whiff.
So, you found out about the curse of the raging waves then, eh, boy? Yeah, to an extent, anyway. I always figured your mother was behind it and that she was descended from them raiders, but... Wait, really? That's why you blame my mom for the disaster? Well, you had it all wrong. Turns out she's a descendant of the Taishima Islanders, the victims. Seems you know more than you're letting on. Oh no, that's just what Gran said. So you knew about this too, eh? Suppose I should have known. But see here, your mother died trying to end the curse 5 years ago and failed, didn't she? If that's what brought on the disaster, I wasn't so far off after all, was I? I will never admit I was incorrect.
Oh my god, get baked, you potato.
That's a great insult.
Put him on a spit and just throw him in the fire.
Yeah. That was a real good comeback.
But be that as it may, I still owe you an apology for pinning the curse on your mother all this time. Especially seeing as she was the one who found the bronze mirror and held the curse back for us. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Okay. He admitted he was wrong and he owed him an apology. Good for him.
Okay.
I also like this rueful face.
Yes. It is quite good.
That's, nice to hear.
Good on you, Mr. Wakamura. At least you can admit when you've made a mistake.
Huh. When your own instructor comes along and tells you to change your views, what choice do you have? Instructor? Are you talking about that sorcerer friend of yours? That's right. We discovered the sorcerer's identity. From there, it wasn't too difficult to reach an understanding.
That's how we earned this fellow's cooperation as well.
Seems
Nothing like a good old slice of humble pie.
Yep. Seems I misjudged you. If my instructor says you're the real deal, then I reckon you must be. Huh.
I wonder if they found any blackmail.
But just to be sure now, Wu, you do have a way to end the curse of the raging waves, yes? I can trust you on that?
Yes, there are still a few points we need to confirm, but it is guaranteed to work.
If that's true, then I suppose I won't be needing Unkakudomo's help anymore.
Unkakudono? You mean to say that Yamashina has known of a way to break the curse all along?
Well, you know about Unkakudono too, eh? As a matter of fact, just yesterday he told me out of the blue he'd found a way to end it. Said he'd tell me what it was on the condition I brought him Sato Shiranami.
Huh. Information he got from Ikuma, I have no doubt. And he asked for the girl. I see. And you were prepared to hand her over? Isn't she a relative of yours?
So what if I was? That's got nothing to do with you.
If you say so. In any case, the information Yamashina had for you must be the same as what we have to share. So there's no longer any need for you to betray your own kin.
I'll hold you to that, Wu. Still more to say.
Oh, man.
All the same, I'm not sure.
Is something else troubling you?
According to you, when Mari Minakuchi failed to break the curse, it brought on the disaster 5 years ago. But, is that really the truth?
What are you getting at?
Well, if that still-tide mirror worked as it should, there wouldn't have been no disaster, would there? That only leaves one possibility, don't it? That the Raging Waves curse bearer was stirring up trouble. Huh?
By curse bearer, I assume you mean a descendant of the Raiders of Taishima?
Exactly. If someone on that lineage got anywhere near the Southern Sea, the wrath of the Taishima would churn up those waters into a maelstrom. Anyhow, my instructor swears that's the true cause of the disaster 5 years ago, and I'm inclined to agree.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
How old were those bones? For the real Kippei Ukuma.
6 years old, I think.
Yes, 6. That sounds right. He was 19 when he died. So it'd be 7 years, because he's supposed to be 26 now.
Okay. I was thinking maybe... I thought maybe that the game was implying that Kippei came, or who we think is Kippei, came back to, drop a body, change his identity, and that's what caused it.
I've got a little bit of a crazier theory.
Okay.
Just because I think it would be dramatically very interesting more than any other reason. But, so, the people who died in that storm, the ones of note, are Yuza's parents.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Azami's parents.
Azami's parents, thank you.
Well,
I blanked at his name
his
all of a
father. His father. His mother is still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is it possible that his father is descended from the Raiders? Which would make
Maybe?
Azami descended from the Raiders.
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know. It'd be fun to find out.
Let me do this line.
Yeah.
So that's your theory, is it? Now I understand why you suspected Mari Minakuchi's heritage.
Huh.
Though I gather this instructor of yours never actually accused her of being the curse bearer.
True. Never was sure on that point. Said we couldn't be certain, given how it had been 5 years and all. But all things considered, who could blame me for being suspicious of her? No one knew where she came from.
I don't wish to doubt your instructor, but I'm not sure how much water this theory holds.
Yet we cannot rule it out entirely, given what we know of this sorcerer's powers. So you're skeptical, eh? Not as if you have a better idea, though, is it? Oh,
Well, you do have a point. The issue remains. If Mare wasn't the curse bearer, who else could it have been?
well, can't say I've figured that out yet, but... Sorry to interrupt, but I have something to say.
Yes.
Assuming my mom wasn't the Raging Waves curse bearer, I have a theory. See, I've read over the reports of the incident again and again, and there's something I noticed.
Oh? And what might that be?
Well...
Save before we choose.
I think, based on what they said...
What do you think?
know what? This might be... This is one of those instances where it's like, I know there's like wrong options and the correct one. I want to know what all these other options are implying.
Gotcha.
What are you thinking, Ben?
I'm looking for the... They mentioned the incident report on the thing from 5 years ago. I want to read over it again.
The
Southern Sea disaster.
There it is.
They do have a list of the missing, not the deceased.
Yeah.
If you scroll down.
Tosuke Minakuchi, Mari Minakuchi, as well as Azumi Kumoi's father, Kiyokichi Kumoi, were among the victims. Locals in the area reportedly heard an eerie rumbling from the sea on the morning of the incident. List of casualties.
Yeah.
Medium-sized fishing vessel Daiichi Kiyosuimaru foundered. Captain Kiyokichi Kumoi and all 5 crew members reported missing. Small-sized fishing vessel Ome Maru foundered. Captain Yukiji Nishikawa and 1 passenger, identity unknown, reported missing. 1 passenger, identity unknown.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's
Small size.
It's that second ship, the Ome Maru, that's weird.
Yep. Small-sized fishing vessel Minakuchi Maru foundered. Captain Tosuke Minakuchi and 1 other crew member reported missing. 1 passenger recovered with slight injuries, dissociative amnesia due to psychological trauma. The sole survivor.
And that's Yuza.
He could have had amnesia because he had just been resurrected from death and he was trying to get his brain back in order.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's probably why he was so composed, because he was just trying to be like, huh. Did I die? I think I died.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
there was that 3rd boat.
Also,
With Yukiji Nishikawa.
it could be just that it's not an incredibly uncommon surname in Japan. Have we seen the name Nishikawa in this game?
I'm wondering if that was one of the bodies ID'd in the pile of bones. Were they able to ID any other... Oh, Toba seabed skeletons. That's the bottom of this menu.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't think they identified any others. 5.
All victims are male. Most recent body dates to about 6 years ago. Facial sketch of this individual obtained using Soto Kiryu's Shangan ability. Resembles a youth by the name of Kipe Ikoma, who went missing 6 years ago. No known relatives.
The other remains show signs of gradual aging, completely decayed, impossible to tell how old they are.
Okay.
So the only one that he could spirit carbon date was Kipe.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
So I think the correct answer is there's another suspect. Do we want to do the other 2 first?
I'm leaning towards there's another suspect as well, but...
Well,
What we saved.
We did save. We think there's another suspect is correct, but Chloe wanted to see what happens if we say the other 2 things.
Okay.
So...
I mean, I'm okay just going for it.
All right.
We did save, yes?
We did save.
Okay. Yeah, then let's just go for it.
Okay, let's go for it.
We're too deep! We're too deep in the sauce!
And that person was on board.
The
it was the
Omemaru.
Omemaru.
The Omemaru.
Yeah.
I remember reading that the identity of one of the passengers aboard the Omemaru was unknown. couldn't they have been the curse bearer?
Interesting. Well, Mr. Wakamura, what do you know of this mysterious individual?
The Omemaru? That was Yukiji Nishikawa's boat. As I recall, according to the departure declaration, the Omemaru had taken someone on board, someone in business on the mainland who had research to do. But his no name...
Wait,
who do you think it is?
Keep
it
going,
might be
keep going,
Kipe
keep
Ikuma
going.
before he took the identity.
But as no name was given,
Yeah, that's what
no
I'm
one had a
thinking.
clue who they were.
Oh? I thought the point of these declarations was to keep a record in case of an accident. Sounds to me like someone was careless.
Huh. Can't deny that.
So this passenger was never identified.
No, but mind you, eyewitness reports say that when the Omemaru set sail that day, the captain was alone on board. So maybe he picked them up from the mainland. Or maybe they never boarded to begin with. Who's to say? But do you think it's possible this person could have been the curse bearer? It could be, if it wasn't Mare. It'd make for a hell of a coincidence, though.
Unfortunately, since this Nishikawa fella isn't around, there's no way to find out.
Okay.
I still got more to say. Well, I've already apologized, so I can't say that much concerns me anymore, Wolf. All I care about now is putting an end to the curse of the raging waves of Wolf. Okay.
Alright, that checks him off.
Looks like that baked potato is steamed.
Yes.
Oh, let's think first. It sounds like we weren't the only ones looking into the curse of the raging waves. Above all, hearing what Grand revealed came as a huge shock, especially to me. To think Mom was a descendant of the survivor of Taishima, and that 5 years ago she tried to break the curse but failed. I guess I finally understand why Grand just sat back and took all the abuse the other islanders leveled at us.
Say one more thing, I'll fuck you up.
Ah. Regarding that being you encountered, Yuza, what you called the Tomokazuki. While it does seem to resemble the Tomokazuki featured in the folklore of this region, I suspect it was something else entirely. Why? What are the Tomokazuki anyway? They are both the spirits of Amadivers who were lost beneath the waves in the past, and malevolent spirits born of the fear Amadivers harbor toward accidents at sea.
Oh? Shouldn't you be out exercising them then?
The latter type of spirit is the most numerous. So long as these fears persist, they will always return. However, they do not possess sufficient power to cause real harm. So long as you carry the proper charms, they cannot affect you.
Oh.
Yeah. The Seimon and Domon.
Yes.
Yeah.
So those Seimon and Domon symbols aren't just for show, huh? Indeed. That is why I cannot but wonder what it is you truly encountered down there.
Pout.
Alright, we're finally talking to Yumiko.
Yep.
Where shall we begin? Girl, we've been talking.
I think the implication is we were supposed to talk to her first.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to talk to everybody else first, because she's the important one.
Yeah.
Why, thank you, sweetheart.
As funny as it is to talk about ourselves, breaking the curse.
Yeah, well, talking about ourselves, we want to do in private anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not in front of a potato man.
Yes.
400 years ago, an Onmyoji sealed the entrance to Ryugu in an attempt to contain the curse of the raging waves, and left behind instructions as to how the curse could be broken after 400 years had elapsed. There are 3 steps that must be followed. Not 4 is too many. 5 is right out.
Yes. Do not do 2 unless you then proceed to 3.
Yep.
I always
just-
forget that one.
Yep. Just 3, huh?
First, thou must unbind my seal, risen from the depths within the iron box. Second, thou must offer the stilitide mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice to the sanctuary. Third, let those who share blood with the lost souls of Taishima be the ones to offer appeasement. That should be the wording, if I remember correctly. Let's consider each of the steps in turn. First, as to the iron box, that refers to the container in which these instructions were kept. It surfaced when the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed. It stands to reason that the seal mentioned in the first step must also have appeared somewhere.
What is this seal, anyway?
It's the Onmyoji's own symbol, the same symbol used to seal the entrance to Ryugu.
Oh, you mean that chain underwater that we broke?
You did what? This is what it looks like. I expect we'll find a mark identical to the one on this map somewhere on the seafloor.
The marked location is likely the sanctuary mentioned in the second step. It should be in the vicinity of Kamishima. Oh, actually, something tells me there's a pretty good chance that seal has already been taken care of.
Huh?
See, I found something like that when I was out diving this morning, and I don't know what came over me, but I just went ahead and yanked the chains off.
You what? Hey, I kind of predicted it.
Seriously, Yuza?
I felt pretty guilty about it at the time, but I'm sure it was the same mark, so that means we've already completed the first step, right? If anything, you could say unbinding that seal was what all my diving training was for. That and getting bird stickers.
That's one way of looking at it. In any case, all's well that ends well. Good work, Yuza. So that's interesting. I wonder, so the fact that we were like, oh, we're getting that chain. I bet if we hadn't gotten that chain right away, we would have had to go back to the diving minigame and maxed out our stats to do that.
Yeah.
So we just saved ourselves some effort. Good job, us. Moving right along, in search of good times and good news, with good friends you can't lose. This could become a habit. The second step centers around the stilitide mirror bequeathed by the sacrifice. Air quotes. That's got to be the mirror Mara Minakuchi found, which we have just retrieved from the shrine in the bay.
From what I heard, that mirror is what's been holding the curse in check all these years.
That's right, and now it must be offered to the sanctuary.
The former site of the Taishima Sanctuary should lie in that area. Perhaps that is the location we seek. Huh. In that case...
Throw it in the hole!
I reckon the hole where I encountered the Tomokazuki is the most likely spot. Oh! The hole that auto-kills us, that the weird thing came out of.
Yep.
That makes me think of that one, I don't remember what it was, but it makes me think of that one skit where it's like, I threw it in the hole, and then it just zooms into the hole with like a dramatic boing.
After all, it only appeared a few months back. I can't think of anywhere else it could be.
That does seem likely.
The only problem is, there's no way through.
Huh? How's that?
Well, there's a powerful current in there. Go in too far and it'll drag you down to the depths in an instant. That does not strike me as a natural phenomenon. It is possible the sanctuary lies within. And perhaps one must have the stilitide mirror in hand to pass through safely. That makes sense.
But it seems the way forward is clear, as far as the first 2 steps are concerned.
Right. That just leaves the third.
The final instruction stipulates that a descendant of the Taishima Islanders must carry out these tasks, meaning you, Yuza.
So that's why I was called here, huh? Well, I've already undone the Onmyoji's seal, so all that's left is to take the stilitide mirror through that hole and offer it to the sanctuary.
We're counting on you, Yuza. If you pull this off, the curse of the raging waves should be broken for good.
Let's hop to it then. I'll take you out in the boat.
Thanks, Azami. Sounds like this is a job for the patron saint of diving.
The patron saint? Who are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. Bang, bang. It's a private joke.
Nice.
Breaking the curse!
Yes, check it off.
Breaking the curse downtown.
Well, I do hope you're taking this seriously, Yusa. The fate of this curse rests with you.
Don't worry, I'll get it done. Breaking curses is what living legends like me were made for.
Alright, calm down. Is that so? Glad to hear it.
You think
This
that's
little
poison
shit.
your energy.
She's like, I like the cut of your jib. I like your moxie. Before you go, I have one last question to ask you, Yusa.
Oh, and what would that be?
Well, how should I put this? It's a delicate subject. Mind if I have a private word?
Huh?
Okay, good.
So, what did you want to talk about? Just so we're clear, if you're looking to grow pearls, I don't know anything about that.
That would require delicate handling, but that's not what I meant. Yusa, when you got caught in that disaster 5 years ago, did you by chance encounter a mermaid?
Huh?
Actually, I did.
You know, it's funny you should ask me that.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been looking for this mermaid.
I just want to go with truth every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're too deep.
I did, but how did you know about that?
Good of you to tell the truth. That makes this easier. As for how I know, that would be because it's the only possible explanation.
Meaning?
Come now, Yusa. A mermaid has cursed you with immortality. You're an 800-year-old immortal.
What?
You're an immortal, Harry.
I'm a what?
You can't hide the truth from me. These eyes don't lie. I assume it occurred during the disaster 5 years ago. You must have nearly died. But then you were revived by a mermaid and made immortal. Surely you must have realized this by now.
Yeah. You got me. I'm an immortal boy with an undying body.
I'm a real boy! Why did this happen to you, I wonder?
I wish I knew. If you can tell me more about it, would you mind filling me in?
I suppose that's only fair. What would you like to know?
Mermaids!
Yeah!
I was wondering, does me being immortal have anything to do with my mom? I mean, is there any chance she could have been a mermaid?
None whatsoever.
Aww.
In all likelihood, you received your immortality from the mermaid Shobai. Sobai, sorry, I added an extra H. You see, Mare Minakuchi was a descendant of the clan that was tasked with escorting Sobai back to Ryugu. That much I'm certain of.
Is that why she tried to break the Curse of the Raging Waves 5 years ago?
I can only assume so. However, as the seal over the entrance to Ryugu has yet to break, except it totally has, we just talked about it.
Had yet
Things-
to break.
Oh, my bad. Things didn't go as planned.
Does this mean Sobae could still be nearby? Maybe she's living in the sea around Kamishima.
I'm afraid there's a little chance of that. see, when the entrance to Ryugu was unsealed 3 months ago, Sobai would have been able to return home.
Oh. Well, I guess that means Mom's duty was fulfilled in the end. That's something, at least.
Mermaids! Mermaids is what brings us together today.
Do you know
Love and Mermaids, that's the episode title.
Do you know of any way I could meet this mermaid?
You don't give up easily, huh? Are you another mermaid fan? Are you an otaku?
Another fan?
Those foreigners who visited the island recently were also very keen on meeting a mermaid.
Oh, you mean that author and his young guide?
Sure do. You've spoken with them, I take it?
Actually, no. I never met them. But I saw them when I had that vision. Oh yeah, they met up in another timeline.
Yeah. Is that so? Well, all I can tell you is the same thing I told them. Meeting a mermaid is no longer possible.
Does that mean there's no way to visit Ryugu either?
The thing is, Ryugu is pretty close to what's typically referred to as the afterlife. You might say it's the space between our world and the land of the...
And there's no way to travel there? None at all?
Sorry, no. You'll just have to accept that.
And there's no way to travel there? None at all?
Sorry, no, you'll just have to accept that. Okay, sounds like we gotta loop back to...
Yep, we're looping.
800-year-old Immortals.
Yosh.
Earlier you said a mermaid cursed me. What exactly did you mean by that?
Just what it sounds like. For 800 years, you'll be incapable of aging or dying. What is that but a curse? Your very existence defies the laws of nature. You can hardly be termed human. You are now an anomalous being, something closer to a spirit. Though for that matter, I'm in no position to talk.
Huh?
Still, I do feel sorry for you. What possessed her to curse you, a mere child? I should like to know.
I always thought that mermaid saved my life. Was I wrong?
Well, that depends on how you look at things. Personally, I wouldn't call what she did saving you at all. At the end of the day, she saddled you with an existence worse than death.
Is it that terrible?
It's only been 5 years. The people around you probably think you're a late bloomer. But give it another decade or two and your static appearance will start to stand out. And should you ever meet with a would-be fatal accident in public, it's all over for you. If your immortal nature is exposed, you'll be bombarded with public scrutiny at best. At worst, you'll be captured and experimented on.
And I know an old man who would absolutely do that shit to you.
Either way, from that moment on, you'll never be able to lead a normal life in human society again. Humans have always coveted immortality. Countless dream of it even today. But the reality is, only the first few decades of your existence are bound to be enjoyable. It's only going to get harder for you as time goes on. Humans were never meant to live for hundreds of years. A lifespan that long is unendurable. And speaking as a member of law enforcement, the existence of immortal beings must be kept hidden, or all sorts of problems can arise.
Problems? Like what?
Well, it's not easy to keep a lid on things these days, and it doesn't take much to incite a panic or start a war.
And this was in the 80s.
Just last year, there was that ruckus over the right of resurrection, if you'll remember. Suffice to say, whenever I track down an 800-year-old immortal, I can't just leave them be.
Well, what are you saying? Are you going to arrest me?
Ordinarily, I would. Protocol dictates that I capture any 800-year immortals I find, and seal them in an underground vault. You like Fallout, don't you? That's the fate I was thinking of when I mentioned that being immortal is an existence worse than death. Don't worry. I've got no intention of taking you anywhere just yet. You're a special case. The way I see it, you're essentially the victim here. Not to mention, I need your help breaking the curse of the raging waves. So it seems like we'll have to find a way to compromise. I don't know why, but you're looking for information about mermaids as well. Right? Blech. Well, for starters, mermaids aren't meant to interfere in the lives of mortals. Even their kind don't approve of that.
Really?
In fact, generally speaking, creating an 800-year immortal is flat out forbidden. Despite that, Sobai made you immortal. So it was Sobai.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, this mermaid went out of her way to place a curse on you.
I guess that settles it. Her intent wasn't to save me after all.
Exactly. I was hoping you'd be able to tell me what made her go that far. But it turns out you're just as clueless as I am.
It's funny because I've got a theory as to why she did it. Because he was needed in 5 years as the last survivor of Taishima.
Oh.
Although,
Crazier theory.
Okay.
Okay, what if the player is Sobai?
It's possible. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And all we know for sure is that something happened between Sobai and your mother that day. She was her girlfriend!
Oh, we all knew that already.
and that led to you being made immortal. Whether that was simply to save your life, or for some other reason. There's unfortunately no way of knowing.
There's something else that's been bugging me. Can mermaids create 800-year immortals at will? As in, you don't really have to eat their flesh?
Actually, you do. You can't become immortal without ingesting a bit of mermaid flesh, even if it's a tiny piece. However, it's not as simple as cutting off a slice. Mermaid flesh withers away the moment it's severed and loses all its efficacy. In order for a mermaid to create an immortal of her own volition, she would have to allow a human to bite her directly. Chomp!
Before marriage?
It's a reverse vampire!
Yeah.
Nom nom nom.
How could that happen without the human's consent? Actually, it is kind of how vampires work in the original lore. There has to be an exchange of blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was barely conscious when I became an undead boy. I mean, an 800-year immortal.
Like I said, even the tiniest piece, a mere scrap of their tail, would do the trick. You can move someone's jaw while they were unconscious and get them to bite. It's not impossible.
Oh, damn. Guess it was a lot more forceful than I was imagining. So all you have to do is bite a living mermaid and you become immortal?
I'm just imagining poor Yuza drowning, and Sobai is like, just bite, damn it! I'm trying to save your life, asshole!
So, this is reminding me of, I had a friend who actually worked in a clinic that worked with autistic children. And these are the kinds of autistic children that are on the end of the spectrum that they like bite and punch and break things pretty easily. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that he was taught in training was that if any of those kids ever bit him, to feed the bite, to basically just hold the back of their head and press their bite into his arm or wherever it is that they were biting, and then just hold them there until the kid let go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because go ahead.
I'm just imagining something like that with the mermaid, where the mermaid's like, oh, all right, feed the bite.
I am also curious, because there was the one mermaid who was captured, and they tried to figure out how to get the curse to work. Did nobody try, like, they know that consuming mermaid flesh is part of it. Did nobody try biting her? I'm just saying.
Given what she looked like, they probably were like, I don't want to eat that.
What were you going to say, Chloe?
Prejudice. Oh, I was going to say, building off of the feed the bite thing, it's like, if a dog bites you, you shouldn't try to, like, yank their jaws off, because they just clamp tighter. You have to dump water on them.
Yeah.
And in this case, Yuza was in a shit ton of water.
Yep.
Yeah. Feed
Anyway.
the bite.
Yep, pretty much. Though I assume few mermaids would consent to that.
So that's how
Exactly.
it works.
Not consent.
But if the flesh has been severed, ingesting it wouldn't extend your lifespan at all, huh?
That's right. Ordinarily, anyway.
Ordinarily? You mean there's an exception?
If a mermaid's flesh is cut within the confines of a ryugu, it won't wither away. It just grows back.
Huh. 800-year Immortals is still not checked off.
Yes.
Well, I've got you here. I guess I might as well ask. Is there no way to reverse immortality?
You wouldn't be the first 800-year immortal to seek that possibility. But unfortunately, the answer is no. The moment you become immortal, you lose your mortal form. For good.
I see. There is no way for an 800-year immortal to die other than by waiting for their lifespan to end?
No, it is simply impossible. That is what makes it a curse.
Not that I want to experiment, but what would happen if, say, I threw my body into a furnace or a vat of acid?
The instant it resulted in death, you would begin to reform, starting from the part of you with the largest remaining piece of your heart.
Oh.
Every other part of you would then vanish. Ugh. No matter how beyond repair your body becomes, it will be healed when you resurrect.
I see.
So it's perfect cell rules.
Hmm.
Obligatory
like,
Dragon Ball Z reference done!
Or like the Philosopher's Stone, like as long as the stone remains intact.
Yeah.
But those did eventually stop working.
Yeah, and chat's
On the other
referencing
hand-
Edward, so...
Yep. On the other hand, you won't be healed if your injuries aren't fatal, no matter how badly hurt you are. For example, taking the furnace scenario you mentioned. If your body remained in the furnace after you resurrected, you would burn to death again, then revive again, and so on, in an endless cycle.
Oh, that's awful.
All while fully conscious.
Shit! Sounds like hell.
That just made me think of that in the last game. You
Yeah.
were shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That was
My
a good
advice.
Mhm.
My advice: be very careful not to fall into any bottomless pits.
Right.
Okay. Can I admit something?
Yep.
I did not develop a fear of bottomless pits until I was like 10 years old and I saw an abandoned well. And now
Yeah.
I have a pervasive fear of bottomless pits because of that fucking well.
short.
Yeah, understandable.
It did not help that within 24 hours of seeing that, I was told the story of a girl about my age being thrown down a well so that nobody could find her body.
Ugh.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah,
Yep.
don't grow up in Appalachia.
Right. I'll be sure to keep that in mind if I ever go near one, or swim down one to reach Ryugu. I mean... By the way, you mentioned I'd resurrect from the part around my heart. Does that mean that if my head was cut off, only my body would regenerate?
Look at this little graphic.
I love the little graphic.
Yeah,
Just
it's
like-
good.
It's a bird! It's a little bird man!
It is a
Kinda
little bit
is.
man.
Well, yes, that should be the case.
But what would happen to my consciousness? My memories? My thoughts? All that is stored in my brain, isn't it?
That's a tough one.
What's going on? I like that.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned, every part of you except the one that resurrects will vanish. So it seems likely that everything inside your head, including your consciousness, would vanish too. That's why Sato had amnesia.
That can happen? Does that mean my regenerated body would have an entirely new consciousness?
Well, it seems 800-year immortals do sometimes have fuzzy memories after they resurrect. But I've never known anyone who tried what you're describing. It's possible your consciousness would be reinstated, carried over just as it was before. Though it's equally possible that it would be divided or become a new entity. There's no way to know unless you decide to test it out yourself.
Divided, huh?
Oh, shit. Is that what the Tomokazuki is?
That's an interesting question.
The part of him that was, like, cut off and regenerated on its own?
Like his own consciousness, somehow?
Yeah. Look, I wish I could make this easier on you. But there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Still, so long as you stay put on this island and keep a low profile, I'm prepared to leave you be. You've managed to keep your immortality a secret for 5 years now, after all.
Thank you. I swear I'll do everything in my power not to get found, so please, don't arrest me.
Just don't do anything with your boyfriend that would get him arrested.
Yes.
But I'm curious, what were you intending to do if you found a way to meet Sobai?
Honestly, at first, I just wanted to thank her for saving me, but after what you've told me, that's changed.
Thank you, but also, fuck you!
Yeah.
Hey, with Ted Lasso coming back, I appreciated that.
Hey,
yep.
How so?
Well, now I'm more curious to hear about why she decided to make me an 800-year immortal, and about what happened with my mom that day.
Can't say I blame you. And I understand where you're coming from, but it just can't be done.
Even if I can't meet her, isn't there some way I could learn the truth?
Well, you can't ask her directly, or communicate with her in any way. But you know, I heard you have no memory of the incident 5 years ago. Is that true?
Huh? Well, yeah, the doctors reckon it's because of the shock. Even my memories of meeting a mermaid are really hazy.
Still, it may be possible that Sobai's strong thoughts spilled over, impressed themselves in your mind somehow.
Huh?
If so, they're likely buried in the depths of your subconscious.
You're saying that memory still exists somewhere, and I might understand what her intentions were if I just recalled it? But how would I even do that? How would I do a recollection?
I don't know. The only piece of advice I have for you is to think back. Delve into your memories and scour them from corner to corner.
Delve into my memories? What does that even mean? It's weird though. It's almost like she wasn't talking to me when she said that. Don't look at the camera! Don't metagame! Yo, girl, what the fuck you mean?
Think about it. You must have encountered Sobai before. All you need to do is locate your memory of that time. Alright then. We'd better head back, or your friend will start to wonder what's happened to you.
What the fuck happened to Yuza?
Right. Thanks for answering my questions.